Today I'm going to go over the top mistakes that I made when starting my business and what to do instead to prevent these things from happening. So I don't want to waste time because time is one of the important things that you need in order to be successful in your business and, just get things done in general. I never feel like I have enough time, really. I mean, even before I was working from home, I did not feel like I had a lot of time. And now that I'm pregnant, it just feels like the days go by so quick. But I do have an amazing planning strategy for, creating your content and planning things out and time blocking and stuff like that, which is really great. I'm gonna have another video for that. I'll try and link it at the end of this video, or maybe put the link down in the description so that you all can get some help from that as well. Because when I did not have time blocking and, just making sure that I had everything planned, it was a disaster. I did not get things done. I kept making excuses, and you want to make money as soon as possible in your business. So the first mistake that I made when starting my business was not clarifying what it was that I was doing, and who I was helping. I myself didn't exactly know what I was even trying to do. I knew I wanted to work from home. I knew that I liked a lot of these different things, like blogging, talking about mom tips, just a lot of different stuff. It was all over the place, and that is not what you want. So what I suggest to do instead is to clarify. And I go over this in my course, but basically clarifying who it is that you specifically are trying to help, and you really, really want to narrow that down as much as possible. Get super specific on the types of people that you would love to work with, that you would love to help. And then make your offer surrounded by helping those people, and get all their pain points aligned up and put all the solutions together. Especially if you're creating a course or something. Or just whatever products you're creating, is it really something that they are going to want to see specifically? Or maybe are you targeting somebody else and you're not even realizing it? So just make sure that you do your research, get really clear on it. And if you can, I always suggest investing in either a coach or asking for help. It just really helps. I felt super stuck for the longest time. I went so many months with doing it myself, and that really slowed down my progress because I had no idea, what I was doing or what I wanted to do. But the first step is what you're doing right now, which is watching a video, doing research. That is awesome. So keep doing that. Write down everything, make notes, make sure they're all organized so you don't have them all jumbled up everywhere and then you get super confused. So the second mistake that I made was not knowing how to market my business. Since I'd never been in marketing before, I'd never taken any sort of classes for that. I'd never worked from home before or started a business. So I'd seen a lot of other people online, especially on Instagram, that were marketing their business the wrong way. And that was what kind of got me into marketing my business in a way that was super salesy, not great. I wasn't getting the audience that I wanted. I wasn't getting any results really because I didn't know what I was doing. And that's when I decided to really change things up, do more research, create a strategy for marketing, and test things. You have to test and trial, and the only way that you are going to have a successful business is if you are not afraid to fail, because you're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. That's a part of growth. So kudos for you if you've been doing it and you've been failing, but then you've also been making those wins as well. I mean, that's the first step. Do you ever get like super emotional while talking and then like your eyes start to water? That's what mine were doing for like a second when I was recording. I had to take like a 5-second break. If you're liking the video so far, make sure to comment down below if you have any questions specifically for like what you could do instead of what you're doing for your business, or how to start a business, or how to make money from home, anything like that. I would be happy to help you with. And make sure to give this video a like if you like it. So mistake number 3 that I made when starting my business was not being consistent. Now, I had a lot of trouble with this, honestly, for the first couple of months to like a year, because I was a new mom and a new business owner, and like there was just so many different things that I had going on, and I didn't make it a priority like I should have. So it's definitely important to prioritize it and, you know, make sure that you're taking the steps in order to grow your business, because the beginning is the most important part, to start like putting stuff out there as soon as possible and doing like as much as you can to grow it. And a lot of people think like right when they start that they're just going to see success like right away, and it's like not going to take long at all. And everybody's different. Some people will see success in only a couple of days. Some will see it in a couple of months. Some will see it in a year. It all depends on how much effort you're putting into it, and like how good you're putting that effort in, like the strategies that you're using, and if you're getting help from other people. Like I'm finally hiring a team because I can't do it all myself anymore. And that's something definitely to consider within the first couple of months of starting your business to maybe a year, because bootstrapping is one of the things that I hear a lot of people say, like, just strap on your boots and do it all yourself, girl. I don't think that's going to get you super far personally, just because of my experience. It actually held me back. So as long as you have enough money to be able to do it, definitely do it. If you don't, that's why I give resources as well, for work from home jobs or just ways to make money from home. So you can check out my resources below and just see if any of that might help you as well, because I know having a source of income or having extra money coming in is gonna make a huge difference. Mistake number 4. So this one, I was kind of thinking like everybody was gonna like my offer right away, or just sharing it for like a week was gonna get me results. And I was like, yes, like it will only take this much amount of time. Like I was super excited about everything. And of course, being super excited is a great start, but you have to market your business and be super consistent about it. And you can't just think like it's gonna be super successful right away. Not everybody's gonna like what you have to offer, or maybe they don't fully understand it. So that's why, again, showing up and being consistent is a very important thing. And don't think that everybody's gonna love what you have to offer. Don't go jumping in people's DMs and messaging them randomly and being like, hey, I know you'd love this, because you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna either block you or be like, no, I don't love this. I don't even know who you are. So I do not suggest doing that, for sure. Mistake number 5. So this one, it's pretty much straightforward. Not putting in the work. If you're not putting in the work, you're not going to see the results. And a business, it takes work. A lot of people have built businesses. A lot of them have done it not from home. I personally think doing it away from home can be a lot harder than starting a business from home. From home, you don't even have to invest nearly as much when you're starting as when you're working somewhere else, starting up a business, like maybe a restaurant, or starting up, renting a building for something, and having to buy like all those supplies, getting employees and everything else. That stuff costs a lot of money, and people have to pay like $50,000 to $100,000 just to start for something like that. And this, I mean, you could start with only a couple of $100 to $1,000. It varies. It all depends on what kind of business you're starting, and how much money you have. So definitely I suggest that you put in as much work as possible in the beginning. Create a plan and get all the stuff done, and make it so that your business doesn't force you to have to work forever. You want to create a business that is going to be profitable for a long time, and you're not going to have to put nearly as much effort and everything later on, because you'll create so much stuff that you can just recreate things. And I'm going to go over all that kind of stuff in another video, but those were just 5 things that, I was stuck on. I made those mistakes, and I wanted to share some tips just to help anyone out that is starting a business. So make sure to check out the videos that I'm going to put over here. And just let me know how you liked the video, what you would like to see next. I want to add as much value as possible for all of you, and just get you the information that you need to either start your business, or start working from home, or just making money from home. So I appreciate all of you, and cannot wait to see you in the next video.